Welcome back, comic book fans, to MJZ's Speculation Sunday videos.
Let's get it going. Let's start the show. Before we get started, make sure you give this video a like, hit the subscribe button, and click that notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos.
In today's video, we are going to discuss our comic book purchases from January 25th, 2023. The speculation books that we are purchasing, and we're going to tell you why. So again, as we always say, this is speculation, and this is what we buy at MJZ. We like to share that with you guys, kind of tell you what we're buying and why, kind of give you an idea of how we've gone through our collecting through the years. So the first book from January 25th is going to be the Blue Beetle Graduation Day 3 of 6. And we've featured this series on our Speculation Sunday videos for a while now, since the start of the series. They're just producing a lot of first appearances in these books. We like the Blue Beetle. James Gunn has reiterated that there will be a Blue Beetle project coming out. So these are good books to kind of spec on. When you're buying them at cover price, take a chance. This book right here is going to be the first appearance of the Green Beetle. So again, it's a Blue Beetle book, Graduation Day 3 of 6, first appearance of the Green Beetle. And like we said, with the DCU continuing the progress on the Blue Beetle project, we feel that it's a pretty good thing to spec on.
Next book is Star Wars: The High Republic, The Blade #2. If you watch some of our previous videos, we were kind of high on this new character. We think he could be something big. Now this issue's got multiple first appearances. So it is the first appearance of, I'm going to try to pronounce these names correctly, Envoy Celine, Field Marshal Tozin, Sevens, who is a droid, Prince Colden, and the first cameo appearance of General, I believe it's Vice.
Yeah, what a great book to spec on. Again, for cover price, it's Star Wars, and you have, what is it, like 7 first appearances in this book. A great chance to hit on one of these. Plus, it's a great storyline. I mean, you've got a Jedi named the Blade. I mean, that says it all right there. We did speculate on the first book in this series a few videos ago, and this is #2 in the series. Highly recommend, if you're a Star Wars fan, getting into the Blade.
So if you're collecting this run with us, stay tuned for our future episodes. We may feature more books from this comic run.
Next book here is Action Comics 1051. And this book is kind of a new, they kind of dubbed it as a new era in Action Comics, with many new characters coming into play, new costumes, and a new era of these stories in Action Comics. As you know, Action Comics was the, way back in the day, was Superman, his first appearance, Action Comics 1. Great line, lots of history. And like we said, this book, I haven't read this one yet, but it did say in the things we've kind of looked at that this was going to start a new era in Action Comics. So I think a decent thing to pick up for speculating.
Next book we have is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Last Ronin, Lost Years, issue #1. This is the first appearance of, they call them Young Turtles, Odin, Uno, I believe it's Moha, and Yi. So multiple first appearances in this book.
The Turtles line is, there's always the collecting group that just loves Ninja Turtles. Anytime you can get a title with multiple appearances in the Turtles run, it's also a great idea to grab those at cover price before they get hit and some of the characters become a little more popular. So that's it for January 25th. Now we're going to bring up a couple books here, maybe to spark your interest in something that you haven't thought about.
Yeah, so at the end of these videos, we'd like to include some books that aren't necessarily speculation, that are kind of already known, but things that we think maybe are good to pick up. Now, a lot of you may have already seen this book before, may have it in your collection. Spider-Man 361, the first appearance of Carnage. Everyone should have this in their collection if you're a big Spider-Man fan. Now, the book we think that would go well with this, that a lot probably don't know of, is this Absolute Carnage #1, this Bagley variant cover. And this is the hidden gem variant cover. Really cool cover, and the interesting thing about this that a lot of people don't know is this actually was Bagley's intended cover originally for Spider-Man 361. And if you look at it, I think this is actually a better cover.
Yeah, I love that cover. And what a cool thing to have. I didn't really know about this book, and Matt brought my attention to it. Yeah, like Matt said, this was intended to be the original cover, and I think the higher ups at Marvel kind of said, no, not this one. We like the other one better. And interestingly enough, Comic Link had an auction, was it a couple years ago,
Yeah,
for the original artwork on this one, and it was labeled as the intended first original cover for Carnage.
I forgot
So
what that
kind of
went
cool.
for. Was it? I think it was over 50,000.
Yeah, it
It
was a
was
lot of
a lot
money,
of
but it
money.
was the original artwork on this cover, which was intended originally to be the first Carnage cover. Let us know your thoughts on this. Which cover do you like? I kind of like the one that wasn't picked, but you know, this one's become the iconic Carnage. This was almost the Carnage cover. That wraps it up for this Speculation Sunday video. Please subscribe and like this video. It really helps the channel, encourages us, makes us want to make more videos, and will help us continue the channel. MJZ out.